Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Jayyduty here. If you chase women, watch this video. Dog, you don't need to be chasing women, dog. Just by you practicing semen retention, just by you switching your focus onto different things, women want you even more. Am I wrong? Let me tell y'all something, right? The more lustful you are, the less you get attention from women. Women gonna look at you like a weirdo. They gonna look at you like you something creepy. They not gonna wanna be with you, dog. Bro, I had women in my phone tell me like, oh my God, you different from all my baby daddies. You different from all my other hussies. And you just look at me different. Like you don't really care about sex. I see like you really care about who I am and my mindset. And you just so talkative. Like, dog, she know I don't care about sex. So she want to give it up even more. Women want what they can't have. If they feel like they can't have you, they want you even more. I'm not saying play this game with them, but dog, stop caring about sex, dog. If you always caring about what's in between her legs, you're going to forget about what's in your head. And that's your dreams, my nigga. You got to pay attention to your dreams, dog, because why would you focus on a girl when a girl is focused on a dude who's focused on themselves? Why won't you just be that guy who focused on himself? It's just a girl, my nigga. And I think too, bro, let me tell you how women look at lustful men. Women neglect lustful men. Yes, oh Jay, but why would they neglect us if they lustful too? Because you're doing too much when you lustful. When you lustful, you do too much. You say things that's out of alignment. Like you would say something weird. Like, I don't know, like lustful man give women the ick. Purposeful man give women the move. Purposeful man give women the drive. Women, they love purposeful men, bro. Even if she's not purposeful her damn self. Even if she distracted and she don't know what she want to do in her reality, she still love a man who's on his shit. Because when you stop caring about women, you start to look more attractive. You start to pay attention to yourself. When you stop caring about sex and pornography and masturbate, like when you stop doing all those bad habits, you start to pick up on good habits. You start to hit the gym. You start to build muscle. You start to look more attractive. You start to clear up your skin. You start to become more talkative. You start to improve your communication. You stop being scared. A lot of people like, well, Jayyduty, I got social anxiety. I can't talk to women. And I was born with this. No, nigga, you wasn't born with that. Ever since you was a kid, you used to love talking to people. You used to love talking. You would go up to a motherfucker on a monkey bars and ask this nigga, what's his name? You didn't care about talking to people. You was introduced to that. You was introduced to social anxiety, bro. That's not who you truly are. You start to get social anxiety when you start playing with yourself. Like when you start masturbating, watching PRN, lusting over women. Like when you lust over women, you start thinking about ways on how to talk to them. Like, bro, just have a random bro. I'll be talking to females at my local environment at work. I'll be talking to females at work all the time. You think I'll be like, oh, what can I say? No, nigga, just go with the flow. Say whatever comes to mind. See, when you practice semen retention, you start to go with the flow. With anything, with life, with people. You start to just go with the flow. You stop caring. You stop attaching yourself. You stop attaching yourself to things that damn. I'm starting to sound like Raka. You stop attaching yourself to things that doesn't even matter. So it's like, bro, when you start practicing semen retention, you start caring about women, bro. And the less you care about a woman, the more she care about you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, dog. That's just what it is. I know you like Jayyduty, but that's like kind of red-pilled. It is kind of red-pilled, but that's just what it is, bro. I got females in my phone right now who left on deliver, but they want me even more. Like, I've been telling this girl for the past 3 weeks. I'm like, yeah, we can just be friends. I don't really see us in a relationship. Bro, she's still trying to get in a relationship. I'm telling her what I want, though, but she still want me. You see, when you don't want a relationship out of them, they want a relationship out of you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. If you really want a relationship, that's when they start to get the ick. Women don't know what they want nowadays. So it's pretty much like, bro, you just got to focus on building businesses. That's all it is. You got to focus on, becoming the best version of yourself. You got to focus on yourself, bro, because nowadays women don't know what they want. They don't know what they see out of men. They look at men like every other man. And that's why they attract the same man, because it's like, your perspective is how you're going to attract. Your perspective is what you're going to attract in your life. So it's like, it is what it is. But, bro, practice semen retention, dog. Like, women would love you more when you practice semen retention, bro. And you start realizing the most smallest things about life. Like, Like, you probably a nigga that just be in your room all the time, playing video games, masturbating, and eating bullshit, right? When you practice semen retention, not all of a sudden you talking to your brothers. Not all of a sudden you talking to your mama. Not all of a sudden you just sun gazing. You just enjoying the smallest things about life. That's what semen retention does to you. It makes you just enjoy the smallest things in life. When you always feed it into pleasure, it makes your brain, it programs your brain to fiend for stimulation. So this is why you always scrolling TikTok. This is why you always in somebody. This is why you always going out partying, because, bro, you don't have no control over your mind. Once you control your mind, chilling at home feels way more better. Just chilling at home. Like, you can be in the sun like this, meditating. This is where visualization starts. This is not daydreaming. This is not fantasizing. This is manifestation. This is reality. You got to master the law of assumption, bro. You got to just sit still and imagine the life that you want, because imagination is creation. So the more you keep imagining, the more you keep creating. This is not daydreaming. Don't think, oh, this is just daydreaming, Jay. You can't really manifest anything. No, you can manifest anything you put your mind into. But you got to just enjoy the present moment. You can't do anything about the past. The ones who focus on the past are depressed. The ones who focus on the future have anxiety. And the ones who focus on the now have ultimate peace and motivation and discipline. Because the present moment is the only thing you can control. That's why it's called the present moment, because the present moment is a gift, right? So just close your eyes. And I promise you, when you practice semen retention, visualization become more clear. You stop having brain fatigue. Or you start having brain clogged. Like, you know when you try to think, but it's hard for you to think. That's because you keep smoking vapes, dog. You gotta let go of that vaping shit, bro. Like, when you try to think right now, you can't really think. It's like you try to focus on something, but then your thoughts switch on to something else. And then your ego want things. Like, I don't know, it things for stimulation. So it's like, the more you smoke vapes, I'm trying to tell you, my nigga, this is the matrix, dog. You destructing yourself. This is why you probably don't manifest anything you want in your life, is because it's like you destructing your mind, bro. Whatever you want, like, if you want to manifest what you want, nigga, you got to stop destructing your mind. You got to pay attention to that vision that's in your head, bro. You got to pay attention to that vision, my nigga. If you stop smoking vapes, my nigga, visualization become more clear. You start to think better. You start to be more thinkative, right? You will close your eyes and you will visualize your life. And, bro, that life that you desire in your head, bro, that shit feels so real. Like, when I close my eyes, right, I can see myself in a penthouse. I can see the ocean view coming back and forth. I can see everything. But when I used to masturbate 24/7, focus on women all day, and I used to smoke a lot of weed and vapes, bro, I couldn't think like this, my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie I couldn't think like this, my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Like, your third eye will open when you practice semen retention. You start seeing your reality different, bro. Literally. You can think. My nigga, you can think. Without fiending for content. You can think to yourself without fiending. Because every time you think, you feel like, oh man, I need more ideas to think. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to get on social media 24/7. You don't need to scroll your life 24/7, dog. Like, I mean, you don't need to scroll other people's lives 24/7. I'm about to end this video because my articulation in this video is horrible, my nigga. It's like this in every single video, but I don't care. But yeah, my nigga, go on semen retention. I promise you, women want you more, my nigga. Women crave you more. Because when you practice semen retention, you start to strengthen your aura. You get what I'm saying? Like, you start to have a better aura, my nigga. You start to carry yourself differently. You start to look more attractive. Like, your hair start to grow even longer. Nigga, your skin start to glow. You start to clear up that acne in your face. You start to carry yourself different. Because when you start carrying yourself different, women, they see that. You start to actually have confidence. You start to develop skills. You start to build your emotional state. Now you ain't scared to talk to people. You feel free to talk to people. It's like when you conversating with somebody and then you think of like words to say to them, like, what should I say after that? I don't know. But when you practice semen retention, you're just going to go with the flow. And you're going to communicate effortlessly. I'm trying, bro, semen retention strengthens aura, bro. It builds aura. Anyways, man, I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.